Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I am here to show you how I turn some of my appliques into embellishments for my projects. So I got out a few appliques, and I already did the work, but I'll show you exactly what I did. It's just easier because otherwise you would just be looking at me cutting and gluing. So anyways, here is an applique, and you can see it's a flowery one. Well, most of them are flowers, but this is a really large one, and it's really too big to try to put on one project. So this is what I did. Now I'll show you the back. Here is this part from here to here, and I just cut there. And you know what? Let me just grab some scissors. I can at least do that to show you exactly where. All right, so I cut here, and you just cut through here, and then you cut the little, pieces off. Okay, and then on this side right here, through here, and then here. So you're left with 3 pieces. So this is the first piece I'm going to show you, and this is it. And it's really simple. I just took some ribbon or 2 flowers with some little beads, and I'll hold it up close. I put one in the middle of each of those flowers, and then on the 2 sides I added a different flower just for a little variety. So there's one piece right there, and that's that one. All right, and then this one is off of one of these pieces, and let me kind of here you can see. Okay, that's what I cut off. I cut off this little piece here, and I have them here because I keep these, and I put them underneath, flowers and stuff like that, just to add dimension to some of my projects. So I don't throw those away. I keep those and I use them. So here, so you can see I cut here, and I cut this off, and then I cut this little bottom piece off. And this is what I got from this piece. And in the middle I added a ribbon flower with a rhinestone, and then I added these little rolled roses. This color kind of matches this, and then I used cream for a difference. So that's, sorry, I know I keep going out of camera. I'm sitting beside the camera so it doesn't jiggle, and I'm having a hard time seeing what you're seeing. But anyway, so that's the second one. And then this piece, let's put it this way. This piece, all I did was I cut this off here, and that's up there. So I cut that off. I left the rest to dangle, and then, well, let me get this glue string off of there. That's going to bug me. Okay, so in this one I wanted it to look, I wanted to show you the difference. First of all, like using different colors, using different types of flowers. In this one, I left the little green ribbon, that's supposed to be leaves. I left the green ribbon on because if you look at the color, and with the color of the roses, to me it says Victorian, and so I wanted to keep this for when I work on a Victorian project. This rose color, the rolled rose in a dark rose color, is perfect for any Victorian piece. So that is that one, and that's that one. All right, so let me put these aside. Okay, and here's the next one. All right, here's the applique. It's a beautiful flower applique. It's got like buds. Here's a flower here, another one here, and then here's more buds. I love this applique. Again, it's a little big just to use by itself, but you could do that. But this is what I did. I actually cut it into 3 pieces. I cut, and I can do that again quick. Okay, I cut this off here at the flower. And all you need is a pair of sharp scissors. And then up here, I cut, am I in frame? I cut it right there. So there's the 3 pieces right here, those 3 here. All right, so first of all, in this piece, I just added these little flowers, and you don't have to do a lot to them to change them around. And I may not even be through embellishing this because I don't want to over embellish. I don't know what project it's going to go on, so until I do, I'm just going to leave it simple like this. And then once I put on the project, I might add a couple of like tiny pearls here and there. You know, there's lots of things you can do. You know, you're only limited, you know, like they say, by your imagination. So that's that one. Okay. And then these 2 pieces here, I actually put them together. I cut off one of these little, like, I think that it's like a bud, and I put them together like this. I kind of staggered it a little. I took one of the buds off and I just put it behind the other one to give it a little dimension. And then I added a flower applique to the top so that when I put it on a project, that's what it's going to look like. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I may have to do this video over again, but hopefully not. So that's that one. All right, so I got 2 pieces out of that applique. And this one, this is this applique here, and it's almost, to me, it's almost like a, you know, like a neck. It could be a necklace or something, but I wanted to do something different, so I cut out this flower section here, and then I cut off these 2 little squirrely things. So here's the flower section, and all I did was add these tiny little tulle flowers with the little tiny pearls. So that's good to go. So that one's right here. And then I took this piece and I added the little curly cues to the sides, right there and right there. And then I added this this flower applique piece. It's a flat, it's like a daisy, I think. It's like that's what I'm going to call it anyways, a daisy flower. And then I added this ribbon flower with the rolled rose in the middle. And see, now this is ready for, you know, a project. And that's what I did to this part of it, so you can see. And you could also, if you wanted, instead of doing this, you could cut it in half, and you could have them, you know, like dangle like that. I could actually even do that now. You can, if I wanted to, I might decide to do it like this and have it dangle. Or if I want to put on the side of an image to cover up the edge of the image, I might put it like that. So there's just so many different ways you can use these. And then lastly, this one I got the most out of. Now here's the applique, and it's like another, I think it might be a collar. You might call it a collar. And this one here, it's beautiful, and it's got pearls, a few little pearls, and it's got sequins all over. And so that's the piece. All right, so the first thing I did was I cut out this middle piece here from the flower down to there. And I guess I could do it again because I can always use another one. So I'm cutting it right along there. Oh, doesn't. There. Okay, so here's the first piece. And all I did to that was I added 2 of my clay flowers to the flower centers because, you know, they have the hole in the middle there. So you want to cover that up. And look at how beautiful that is, and it shines. So that's that piece there. So that's one piece. And then I took the middle piece, which is this right here. And let's see if I can figure out exactly where I cut. All right, so I'm going to cut here and there. Let me put up a little. And along here, there. Let me see now. Where is it that I'm trying to see now? Okay, I cut along here and here. I don't think I cut it in this sequence, so hopefully it'll still come out the same. Okay, so let's hold that to the side. And then you just want to mirror the other side. So we've got to cut here. And I grabbed the wrong scissors really for this. These scissors are like really stiff. Let's see. Where am I? Okay. And you just want to go along that flower there. Okay, so here's this middle piece right there. Yep, okay. So, and all I did to this was I added a rhinestone to the middle of that flower. But when you're putting these in between other pieces, you don't have to add a lot to it. It's already got the pearls on there. And this is just to show you mainly like what you can do, you know, with some of these big applique pieces. All right, let's see what the next one was. All right, so here's another one right here. And let's see, what did I do with that? Okay. All right, so I cut it up here. I started there, and then we'll go around. So that's already done. And then I cut that. Okay, so here's this one. And I left this little piece on just so that if I want, I can use that to glue it down depending on what I'm using it for. This one, I just added a little clay flower. Because again, you know, all of these embellishments, I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. So, you know, I try to just add something just to kind of show you all the different uses, I guess. So there's number 3. All right. and let's see, this is the one on the opposite side. Okay, so let's put those up there a little. This is the opposite side, and here I added a little clay flower. So here, and it's also to show you how much you don't waste off of these too. All right, so here, this was on the opposite side, so it's basically the same thing, only on the other side. Let's see, whoops, sorry. And so now we just have to cut this at those right there. Okay, so this one shows you this here, but see, you have sequins already here. I might decide to put a tiny clay flower in here or something in here, but not knowing what I'm going to use it for and what colors I'm going to use, I'm trying to keep it neutral. Okay, so here is what's left. These two pieces left. And let me just see how I cut this. Alright, so I just cut off these little things on the edge. You don't need those. Okay, and okay, it's this one here. Alright, and then I just kind of cleaned it up a little. I cut those off. Well, these scissors are really stiff. Okay, I cut this off, I think. Nope, I left that on. And then what did I do? Okay, so for this one here, I added a rhinestone piece to this, and then I added the acrylic with the little rhinestone center. And then you see the sparkle of the sequins. So this is a really like shiny piece here. All right, so there's that one, and then here's the opposite. And for this one, I clean this one up too. I just cut this off. Let me just move that out of the way. And let's see, I cut around this flower. That on there, and I left that on there, I think. All right, so for this one, I did actually the same thing, and I didn't realize I did that, but that's all right because I might end up putting these, like side by side, or I might stagger them for a longer look. So out of that one collar, I got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 different embellishments. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. So there's that, and then there's these, and then there's these. So that was from 4. This is all from 4 appliques. So I hope this was a little helpful. A few subscribers have emailed me asking me if I would show how I make some of my embellishments where I do use a lot of appliques, and I said I would try. So I don't know how successful this was, but at least it gives you an idea of what to look for in an applique. If you have a large applique and you're not sure what to do with it, all you have to do is really look close and see where you can cut and have it still, keep a shape like this, like this here, and like this. you know, they keep in a certain shape, a certain size. And so that's it really. I'm hoping in the future, I don't know how much more I can do, you know, between now and Christmas, but after the holidays, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some more of these types of videos where I can show you how to do some different things with, you know, what you have, and what you need to do some different things. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking through the video. And as always, if you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back again with another project share. So bye for now.